What up, YouTube? It's your boy Darius. We're about to react to Prosecutor Sends Innocent Black Man to Jail, Lives to Regret It by Dhar Mann. You hear that, Fly? Dhar Mann, not Dhar Martin. Dhar Mann. With that being said, this happened far. If you're African American like me, you know this has happened far too. This is far more common than you think. You know what I'm saying? Think of how many African Americans who are incarcerated right now that are truly innocent of a crime, or let's say they commit like something like BS crime, and they find a way to up the charges, so they get to serve more years. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like in this case, it's hold on. Also, think of how many African Americans that recently have been released from prison after doing 20, 30, even 40 years in prison for a crime they did not commit, all because DNA evidence or new evidence that showed that they were telling the truth, that they were truly innocent. But that is the reality for many African Americans. And for people to tell us, say, "Oh, you guys are guilty," or "They got all these Negroes to get this." It's like guys don't want to hear our stories. America is they have it out for African Americans, especially African American males, since from the beginning. So that's why I tell people to be careful. Be careful, because you never know. They can plant drugs on you where you don't have any drugs on you. So be careful. But with that being said, let's check out this video. Let's check it out.
So you see, Your Honor, it's without question that this defendant did these crimes.
No, that's impossible. I wasn't in Philly when it happened. I was in LA at a Dodgers game.
He's lying. You can tell by looking at him.
Order.
Tell by looking at him? How can you tell by looking at him? Where the evidence at to support the claim, yo? Where the evidence at?
Defendant, do you have any proof of your alibi?
No, we don't have any proof, Your Honor.
Okay.
Wait a minute. If he at the Dodger game, they don't have a ticket. They don't have to find a way to prove that he was indeed at the Dodger game in LA. There had to be some kind of proof. You know what I'm saying? That or even the receipt saying, hey, I bought the ticket at this time to go to the game at this particular game. There had to be something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if there's no evidence to corroborate Robert's story, the court finds the defendant, Robert Williams, guilty on all 6 counts of assault with a deadly weapon.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. No. Okay, they may not have any evidence that showed that he was at the Dodger game, but what evidence do they have that he had that he was assaulted with a deadly weapon? What happened? What evidence do they have that this actually took place? You know what I'm saying? What evidence that he even had a deadly weapon? And that he was indeed the person of the crime? What's your evidence? That he's a tall black man? That all the evidence that you need? Are you serious?
No,
please, not my baby boy.
Oh, that's his mother.
I know he didn't.
And that little girl might be his his granddaughter.
You have to believe me. I'm innocent. I put that on my life. You know I didn't do this. You know it.
Order! Mr. Williams, that's enough. Not another word. We'll
That's some
reconvene tomorrow.
BS, yo.
Daddy, no,
Yeah,
please.
that's his daughter and her granddaughter.
Everything's gonna be okay, sweetie.
That's some bullshit right there.
Daddy loves you so much.
I'm sorry for cursing. I know my mom gonna be watching
What
this.
if he's telling the truth?
Exactly.
What if we got the wrong guy?
Exactly.
Well, you don't think I know what I'm doing?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just
You obviously don't know what you're doing if you
I just want a case.
See, that's what a lot of these lawyers, they're focused on. They always focus on winning the case, as opposed to actually proving that the gentlemen were indeed guilty or innocent of the crime. Because if they know that that person is truly innocent, they know that this case will blow up all in their face, and they have to lose. Like, and there's lawyers who out there right now who are like that. It's like these type of people, to me, they're fucked up. I'm sorry for cursing, mommy, but these people are really screwed up. It's like, how do you guys sleep at night knowing that you could potentially put an innocent man in prison? You know, especially when you don't have enough strong evidence that prove that this man is prove that he's guilty of the crime. Like, how do you guys sleep at night? I remember when I was taking like classes for paralegal. One of the teacher, he said, you know, like I'd rather let the guilty man go, knowing that he's guilty, than to put an innocent man in prison, knowing for the fact that he's innocent. You know, and you know, like, I'm the same way. Like you know, like I know Johnny Cochran feel the same way, because Johnny Cochran, you know, like, say what you will about OJ. People may say he's guilty or innocent. I don't know. I really don't know. But but Johnny Cochran did his job. He did his job to let OJ off the hook. Even if he is guilty, his job was to prove that he's an innocent man. Well, not really innocent man. That he really didn't do that, to prove to prove that there is a reasonable doubt that he committed the murder. And that's what he did. So you cannot get mad at him. I know a lot of people get mad at Johnny Cochran for letting OJ go, but that man's just doing his job. But with people like that who blindly put innocent people in prison and don't feel bothered about it, you guys are a different kind of devil to me. But enough of me blah blah blah.
Who cares whether he did it or not? All that's important is I'm one step closer to a promotion.
Look at that.
And besides,
look at that. I hope he doesn't get
like
promoted.
him. They're all the same.
Wow. And
That's
that's another thing. With the system. A lot of people in the system, where the judge, the jury, the lawyers, or the police, they're racist against African Americans. We try to tell people this, like, for years, for decades, for centuries, and for people to blend in or saying, "Oh, why you have to bring race into this? Why you have to do this?" You guys are not fucking hearing us. Sorry for cussing, Mom. It's like we tell people over and over again that this thing keeps happening, and you guys just want to ignore us.
Please, sir, please. It's never too late to do the right thing.
It's not. It's never too late to do the right thing. I hope he doesn't get promoted.
I wasn't in Philly when it happened. I was in LA at a Dodgers game.
And even then, okay, I'm sorry. For the Dodger game, okay. Let's say they don't have proof that he was at the Dodger game that day, but you can still prove that he could potentially be in L.A. on that day. Can you prove that he had a plane ticket to go to Philly? Can you prove that they had a plane ticket coming from Philly? Either on that day of the incident happened, or the day after, or sometime after. You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to look at everything. Like, you can't just say, does he have proof that he was at the Dodger game? I feel like this thing is much bigger than this. Like, they must have like a video surveillance that he was at the Dodger game on that day at that particular time.
I can see my headlines now. D.A. Graham gives low-life criminal life in prison.
Keep up the great work. He's innocent. He's innocent.
Can you give us a minute?
Yeah.
Look at that. You really don't give a shit.
What are you talking about?
He wasn't in Philly when it happened. His story checks out. Look, I have his credit card statements right here. He was making purchases in Los Angeles while the crime was happening.
Okay.
So if he was in Los Angeles when the crime was happening in Philadelphia, then it couldn't have been him. We have to get these to the defense right away.
Have you lost your mind?
So that should be proof right there. Like I said, like, you know, like things like that, credit card statement. It could be buying stuff from like the liquor store, 7-Eleven, buying gas, or go to a grocery store, go to the movies, or just buy a brand new pair of shoes. Anything, anything.
I mean, maybe somebody stole his card.
Are
Maybe
you
he gave
serious?
it to him.
Are you
I
serious?
can think of 1,000 reasons. But sir, that's enough.
Why would somebody steal his card?
The case.
Well, I mean, I know why somebody would steal his card, but still.
You hear me? Now what I would suggest that you...
You can ask the defendant, you can ask the gentleman, did you purchase these while you were in Los Angeles? If he say yeah, without hesitation, case over.
Walk the line so you can get ahead.
He should have made a copy. He should have made a copy. That's some bullshit right there. That really is. I'm cursing a lot.
I have proof.
What is it now?
I contacted a local convenience store and I found a photo of him. He bought a hot dog just before the game.
A hot dog.
Take a look. He couldn't have committed a crime in Philly if he was buying a hot dog in L.A.
Doesn't even look like him.
It's him. I had facial recognition confirm it.
Has anyone else seen this?
No, why?
Good.
He gonna rip it off.
Let's keep it that way. I don't
Why?
want you humiliating...
Why are you so insisting of putting an innocent man in prison? Because you don't want to be humiliated? You don't want to admit defeat? Come on, man. That's okay. Imagine you're in a basketball game, and okay, Michael Jordan for the Isaiah Thomas, 1991, the Chicago Bulls for the Detroit Pistons. Michael Jordan, the Bulls end up sweeping the Detroit Pistons that year and finally make it to the finals. And you know what the Detroit Pistons did? Bet you Isaiah Thomas, they walk off the court, not even shake their hands. You know what that is? That's not admitted defeat. That look like a sore loser. Are you that afraid of being a sore loser? It's better to admit admit defeat. Say this man is truly innocent. Then to just
Or risking this case because you got some pictures that don't even look like the guy.
But sir...
Quiet! You want to lose your job?
Is that all it's about, losing your job?
Word about this case.
Sometimes it's just doing the right thing. It's about doing the right thing. Look at this piece of S.
You're not going to believe this. I have video evidence.
He gonna destroy the video evidence too.
Well, a reporter was giving an interview outside of the game.
Really?
Okay.
I wish the defendant would have mentioned that, saying, I know to the short clip and everything, but I wish the defendant would have mentioned that saying that, my client even gave an interview outside the game, outside the stadium, after the game, about what happened. You know, they could have hit the home run or whatever, but he gave an interview, and there's footage of it.
There. That's Robert. He just walked through the background of the video. I can't believe this. This proves his innocence. We have to tell the judge.
Tell the judge.
All rise.
Tell the judge. I swear, this mother effer deleted it. I swear to God, man.
Have a seat.
We have to tell the judge.
Close the laptop. Close the laptop.
Tell the soul.
Close the laptop.
Is everything okay, Mr. Graham? Anything you want to share?
Yes.
No,
Yes. Yes.
Very well.
Go against
Mr.
him.
Williams,
Go against him. Go
These
against him.
charges against you are not minor crimes. Federal statute requires a 25-year mandatory minimum sentence.
No,
What?
please, Your Honor, I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
You've already been found guilty. So unless the people have anything else,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
this court hereby sentences the defendant Robert Williams to 25 years in a
Must
federal
be a
prison
paralegal or
without the
something.
possibility of parole.
Must be a paralegal or something. Because how can you not say something? if you're a paralegal like I am, what would you do? If you found a man that the man is innocent, what would you guys do? Let me know in the comment section. I really want to know.
It's never too late to do the right thing.
Stop!
Wait!
Oh, thank God.
Excuse me?
Wait, I'm sorry, Your Honor. He didn't do it. May I approach the bench?
You may.
Your Honor, there is no way that Mr. Williams committed those crimes. You see, I have here a credit card statement.
He made a copy.
showing
Smart.
purchases
That's
made by
smart.
the defendant with his credit card in Los Angeles on the same day that the crime took place in Philadelphia. And I also have a photo of the defendant in a convenience store here in Los Angeles buying a hot dog just mere moments before the crime took place. And I have a video as well, Your Honor, that shows the defendant at Dodger Stadium at the exact time and date that the crime was taking place in Philadelphia. Over 2,000 miles away.
That is incredible. That's amazing,
So you
y'all.
see, Your Honor, Robert Williams could not have committed those crimes. He was telling the truth all along.
That is
Is,
incredible.
Is all this true, Mr. Graham? Why didn't you say anything?
Yeah, why you didn't say anything, my dude?
Because he was more interested in his promotion than he was in saving an innocent man from jail. I presented him with all of this evidence, Your Honor, and yet he ignored it.
Well, what'd you expect? Huh? Okay, so maybe he didn't do this crime. But I'm sure he's done dozens of others. Look at
Okay, even if he did like other crimes, even so, like he was on trial for this particular crime, and he was proven innocent of this particular crime. Your job is to make sure that
him. He's clearly a criminal. Your Honor.
Order!
how is he a criminal? Because he's black?
I've heard all I've needed to hear.
Because he's a black man, a dark-skinned black man? What makes him a criminal, really? Why can't he just be a hard-working man who decide on his day off, decide to go to a Dodger game with his daughter?
Williams, charges against you have been dropped.
Good.
Free to go.
Good, man. Good. Good. That's
You.
incredible.
Mr. Graham.
He debarred
obstructing
his
justice and
effort.
tampering with evidence is a very serious crime.
Your Honor.
I'm going to see to it that not only do you never practice law again,
Debar him.
but that we send the right man to jail this time.
Good.
You. Bailiff, arrest him.
Good.
No.
Yes.
No, this can't
And
be
you know what the
happening.
sad thing is? It
This
probably
case
won't
is
serve it.
dismissed.
No, the sad thing is, it probably won't serve as much time as he would have. You know, like it was about to serve 25 years. And how much the tampering with a crime gets? Like what, 5 to 10? No, fuck that guy.
I love you so much.
Sweetheart, I told you everything's gonna be okay.
He did the right thing. He did the right thing.
Sirs. Oh. Why did you help us?
Well, because a wise woman once told me,
Wise woman.
it's never too late to do the right thing.
It's not. It's never too late to do the right thing. This is beautiful. Former DA put behind bar by no DA. Good. Good. So he is a district attorney. Good. Now I hope he does the job right. Never too late to do the right thing.
Hey, Dhar Mann fan.
Alright, this was another great video by Dhar Mann. Hear that fight? Dhar Mann, not Dhar Martin. Dhar Mann. This was another great video by Dhar Mann. You know, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of this video? Comment down below. Leave a like, subscribe to your boy. You can check out my previous Dhar Mann video down here when I did one about the Down syndrome gentleman. Peace, love, and rock and roll.